Oh, it's a motherfucking go-go, baby. What up, everybody? It's your boy Coco. My bad, we were having technical difficulties with this bullshit. Now watch me whip. Now watch me, Nene. Nani, gonna use the Pringle can. What up, Nani? I was updating, actually, what's it called? OBS? But what up, everybody? Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Welcome to the stream. What the fuck? Little Lady Gaga. Show your shit, my man. If you're new to the channel, consider liking, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell. And if you already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that like button. With that being said, let's go ahead and hit that intro. Go face. I was actually thinking about it. You guys can submit links to songs if you want me to watch it, by the way. Just FYI. Let me see. So today we're gonna focus on leveling up to level 55. The only reason why I'm doing that is because I have to get to let me see. The villain in the Steven Universe movie moves like Cuphead's. I almost said Chupapito. Cuphead's villain. Okay, got you. Coco loves dicks. What the fuck? I need something more moving today. I need something more like in depth. Something that makes me move. Let's put some Cuco. It's been a while since I put some Cuco. I'm sorry. I gotta put Cuco. I gotta put Cuquito. Alright. So here's what I'm gonna do. I have to go ahead and get the mail. My horse, I did put him to breed, so I won't have my horse for quite some time. I did put my horse to breed, meaning my horse is gonna get fucked or he's gonna fuck somebody else. Can I post links on music? Put the name of the song and I'll look it up. We did get family fund. Let's go ahead and get that money. And on top of that, we did get a challenge reward, which is for logging in daily. Whew. What a long day, Left work, went out with some friends. Just came back home like not too long ago. I was gonna get home early to get some streams out the way, but my friends were actually traveling back to Washington, D.C. I was able to spend some time with them. Put on some... How about this? If you're part of the Discord, if you have me as a friend in the Discord, send me the link via DM and I'll click on the link so we can watch it. I mean, so we can listen to it. So here's the plan for today. We're focusing more today on the farming and the side story, and I do need to get to level 55. Technically, I want to get to over here to start leveling up because how much inventory do I have in space? Let me see. I have to start getting rid of some of this stuff, unfortunately. Let me see. We are going to get to some cooking today. Okay, let me see. We did cook enough beer for our workers to do what they have to do. Alright. What up, Nani? How you doing, my boy? Where's that one nibble named Kales? Kales! I almost got him confused with that boy named Trigger. Yay! Where the fuck is Why Me? Where's everybody else who used to be loyal to the channel? You bitch ass motherfuckers. No homo, but where's everybody else who used to be on my dick and shit? Unless I say it's a giveaway, motherfuckers be coming out of nowhere, sucking big black dicks and shit. But you know what? It's alright though. You know what? The reason why, so today I was able to meet. Here's the trippy part about what happened to me today. Not to go too much off topic, but so after I met with my friends and I dropped them off at the airport, right? I rented a rent-a-car and then I dropped them off. And I was just running around town and I said, let me just go to Koreatown really quick. I ended up meeting up with my ex's parents. They always go around this time of year to different restaurants, and there's one restaurant where they actually like to go there all the time. And I got to see them, and it was a bit trippy because they asked me how everything else was going and how was I feeling. The pops was drinking. He said, let me have a couple of drinks with you. I said, sure, no problem, sir. You know, I don't mind, you know, having some drinks with you and whatnot. Wait a minute, does the meat stew give me anything? Max HP. I'm gonna need that actually. Coco, so the $100 one is worth it, right? Yes, Nani, it's definitely worth it. I recommend it. Coco Banana sucking off the wannabe scary clown right now in his small ass $5 car under the bridge. Where are the loyal nibbas? What's your ex that? Yeah, my ex that died. Yeah, my ex that died. Once you say giveaway, they're gonna go. Well, we are still gonna have the giveaway, by the way. Sometime this week. I'm not gonna tell you guys when, but we are gonna have a giveaway. So like I said, it's a small city. Go, like I was telling him, like in his language, that I feel bad, but at the same time I told him we have to move on. And I don't mean that I've moved on from her emotionally, but she wouldn't want me to be in the funk that I am in right now. I told him, I'm not gonna lie to you, I've gained weight, I've let my beard grow, like I'm in a place where I'm like not 100% myself, because I'm still trying to recover myself. And I told him, you know, I created a YouTube channel. I didn't tell him the name of it. He said he wanna see it. I'm like, you don't want to see that shit. That shit's fucking toxic as fuck. But I told him, like, listen, I just want you to understand that I'm in a better place, but I'm still trying to cope with the fact that she's no longer here, and I need you to let go of that shit too. Every time I see you, we don't have to drink. We can just fucking, you know, grab some food, enjoy some stuff, but we don't have to fucking drink. That's just fucking up my liver too. You know, I'm not young anymore. I'm not 25. Like, I'm old as fuck. I'm 31 years old, my man. Like, you gotta, like, you have to, like, let that shit go. Like, yeah, we loved her. I still love her. I mean, I still remember her every fucking day. I mean, I've been with other girls and other females, and they're never gonna replace her. But at the same time, it's like, listen, like, you know, you have to understand. I do miss her a lot. I told him this in the Google Translate. I told him, like, I miss her a lot as much as you do. But you have to understand that she's no longer here, and she wants us to move on with our lives. She wants us to become better. I'm trying my very best, but drinking is not going to help us out. Drinking is only going to help us forget about the fact that she's no longer here. And he understood that, but it got awkward to a point where he got really drunk. He started crying. Well, I didn't start crying. I felt like crying. My eyes got watery, but the song name is Other Friends. Coco, play Brawlhalla. Nani, I'm gonna download it tonight. We're gonna play sometime this week. All jokes aside, we're gonna play that shit. Fuck yes, the school shooter song. I'm gonna play Hisoka, School Rooftop, by the way. She committed suicide, but why though? I'm gonna explain that to you guys right now in a little bit. Coco, you don't have to answer that, but you would kill Nani to bring back your ex. I would kill Nani to bring back my ex. I'm sorry, Nani. I love you, my boy. I'm gonna have to sacrifice your ass. Look, that's messed up, bro. You know what's funny? When you fucking made me cough. Nani, but this is the thing. If I wouldn't kill you in real life. Like, I would bring you back, like, on some Dragon Ball shit. I'll get the Dragon Balls and get you back. Other friends. Let me look that up really quick while you guys are here. I'm gonna explain to you guys, because other people don't really know the whole story, and I feel like opening up to you guys and telling you guys what happened. So I was with a different female before her for 9 years. Her name was Myra, and we were together for 9 years. This is my ex before my ex that passed away. The female that I was with for 9 years, it became a little bit of a toxic relationship from both ends. We were both at fault. We separated. I moved away from New York because I pretty much couldn't cope with the fact that I wasn't doing anything here in the city. I think I told you guys this before, but I made life better of myself when I moved away. Is this a song? So when I moved away upstate, I did a couple of moves in my life that actually helped me improve my way of being. And when I moved back to the city, I was talking to her. We met randomly at the airport when I was coming back to New York City. and she told me she used to work for Chase Private Pay. I don't know if you guys know Chase Bank. It's pretty popular. The fuck? And eventually we started. What the fuck is this? Other friends. 3 with milk, 3 con leches. Neba, it's 3 con leches. Plus, it wasn't from Cosby. It was from the Super. The song can go suck a dick, Kid Phoenix, my man. Like, this song sucks dicks, my man. This song does not. My man. Listen, I love Steven Universe. Right now, it's not the moment for Steven Universe. Steven Universe can go shove a big black dick in his ass. I'm sorry. No homo. I love Steven Universe. We'll get to that later on, though. We'll talk about that later on, Kid Phoenix. Right now, it's not the moment for Right now, it's not the moment for Steven Universe. So what ended up happening is I met her, and after my ex that I was with for 9 years, she was like, you know what? Let's go have a drink. We ended up having a drink at a random bar late at night, and she told me she was heading to New York, and I was telling her I'm heading to New York. The craziest shit is that we were both heading in the same airplane. We were in different seats. I was able to somehow convince the lady that was coming with me, that was sitting next to me, to exchange seats with the lady, because we were still in coach. So we switched to coach, and the craziest thing is that same night a family wanted to sit together. So since we exchanged seats, the family that wanted to sit together, they were like, let's just exchange seats and let's sit all together. So they asked us, hey, would you guys be willing to switch to first class, because the father and the mother had first class seats, but the 2 little kids ended up being adjusted to the flight last minute to coach. So the father and the mother said we needed 2 extra seats. They did a whole bunch of shit. If you guys don't know how airlines work, they always exchange seats depending on how the family is accommodated, depending on how many people want to get seats exchanged. Let's put it this way, it's like Pokemon. If you want to trade seats, you're able to do it, but it's just weird. What the fuck? What's going on here? These motherfuckers are fighting. You need help? I got you, my man. I got you. I got you with that pa. Anyways, oh, they're too strong for me. Oh, they're too strong for me. Wait a minute, they're too strong for me. Oh, they're too strong for me. I'm gonna have to go ahead and get my EXP up. It's from the Superstore. Plus, it wasn't from Cosby. The song is trending. Last time to hear the song, Coco, never finna get terminated tomorrow. Deadass? I know. That's why I got depressed. The fact that he was gonna get terminated. So we eventually ended up getting transferred to first class, and what ended up happening afterwards was beautiful. Like, I'm always gonna remember that. The flight back home was about 2.5 hours. It was pretty short, and the crazy thing was that we had a good time. We spoke about a lot of things, and you know, it was like instant chemistry. She ended up she obviously spoke English. It wasn't like her parents. Her parents were like first generation immigrants that came to this country. And I should put my shit on. Now that I think about it, I should put my extra skill. We spent those 2.5 hours just talking. Like, it was late at night. We didn't really speak that much as far as like work related stuff, but we spoke about life, literally. After that, towards the end, like, I got her number, and we said, you know, we should keep in touch since we both live in New York. I came out of a bad relationship. I was completely honest with her. I told her I came out of a really bad relationship. I would like to keep in touch with you, and it would be nice. Oh shit, who's attacking me? She goes, yeah, that would be great, you know. I don't really get to speak to that many guys because, you know, my family is very traditional, and I understood that right off the bat because You guys know how Hispanic families, at least, they are very traditional. At least that's something that I could relate with her when it came to that, because that's right, bitch, die, bitch. And we just kicked it off right off the bat. Who would you save, Nani or Chespirito? I don't know, man. No homo, Nani. Like, I love you, my boy. No homo. I really do. But Chespirito brought me better memories. Nani, you brought me more memories about niggas sucking. Oops! Oops! Oh, shit! I mean, Nani, you brought me memories of nibbas sucking mad dicks. I said nibbas. I use my N-word pass for the month. It is September, by the way. I get one pass per month, by the way. So I use my pass for the month of September. But I don't know, man. I would say both of them, but at the same time, Chespirito brought me better memories and shit. Not hating on Nani, but Chespirito did bring me good memories when I was a young kid. That was September's pass. That was September's pass. I'm gonna have to use the Blizzard. I'm gonna have to use Blizzard. Ooh. Use your fucking... Oh my god, these zombies are fucking strong as fuck. These zombies are not playing games right now. So after that, we just kicked it off. Me and my ex, her name was Elizabeth. We kicked it off. She has an Asian name, but a lot of things that you guys don't understand is that Koreans use an American name. Her American name was Elizabeth. Her Korean name was Soo-jung. And I actually have a coworker that has the same fucking name, which is hilarious. I've told her about this. So Elizabeth Soo-jung, and we just kicked it off. We were spending a lot of time together. I didn't know much about her, and as I started to get to know her, I realized that she was living in a like really super traditional family type of shit. And I didn't think much of it until she actually told me that she was peer pressure from her father to do certain things that she didn't want to do, as far as like her college, her career, and a whole bunch of stuff about who she dated. Let me see if I can motherfucker. Fucking zombies, man. I swear. Long story short, the reason why she committed suicide, we went out for like so many years. We went out for like 2.5 years, and how things got fucked up was when her father found out. She decided to tell her father. When I told her, don't fucking tell your father, because he's not gonna understand. That motherfucker's traditional. First thing, once she told me she was North Korean. Is one thing if she told me she was South Korean, I would understand. But if you know anything about the news about how North Koreans are, my god. Last time I hear the song Coco Never Finna Get Terminated Tomorrow. Who would you save? It's another N-word patches. Rita brought lots of memories. I just brought me memories of them sucking dicks and shit. Yeah, I get what you mean. As I was joking with Nani. The giveaway is gonna happen sometime later this month, by the way. So, don't worry, it's gonna happen. I'll give you and Nani an inside scoop, because you guys have been here on the channel longer and whatnot. Anyways, getting back to the story, not to make it too long. We went out for a couple of years, 2.5 years. Why are these guys so strong? What the fuck? Do I have to go somewhere else to use my EXP? I am level 50. I'm gonna have to run away. Pretty much when she told her father, because I could tell she fell in love, and I fell for it too, you know. I'm one of those persons. Look, the thing is this: when you get older, you're more responsible to fall in love head over heels over somebody, and you have a different perspective in life as far as, you know, no, Nani right now, for example, not to put him on the spot, Nani right now is at the point where he's enjoying his life, and we've all been there. I've come to that point in life where I've just been careless with what I do as a youngin, and I'm not calling him a youngin to herb his ass, but just to point out and make a point of the situation. I used to fuck a whole bunch of bitches, and I don't mean bitches in a derogatory way, but I mean like females. The reason why I say bitches is because alright, if you're from the fucking hood, you fucking know what I mean. Females would like to hit it and quit it. And what happened was that nobody took shit seriously back then in the day. So from your age 20 to 25, nobody takes shit seriously. You're just like trying to figure out what's going to happen in life and whatnot. After 25, you pretty much end up finding somebody that you want to be with. And before my ex, females were more like just a pastime, like just, you know, not disrespecting them, but it was just more of a pastime. I was responsible, got nobody pregnant, but I was just a pastime. Wait, what's over here? What the fuck? Are these just thieves and shit? I gotta see the map. Chespirito brought lots of memories. Nani just would you save Nani, me or Nani? I would save both of you motherfuckers. I couldn't pick between both of you. You both are like my left and right nut. Even though I sacrificed my left nut more than the other one. I would save both of you motherfuckers. I don't know if you ever heard in medieval folklore, but the left and right hand of a knight mean as much to that knight than anything else in life. So that's how I see you motherfuckers. Getting back to what happened with my ex. We had a good thing going on for a couple of years. Like I said, 2 years and a half. It was, to me, it felt like forever. You know, it replaced what I had with my ex. But once she told me her father was from North Korea, the first thing that came to my mind, no jokes aside, was Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un, as you guys know, I'm not gonna get into politics. That motherfucker is on some shit. A lot of people in North Korea think a certain way, and my god, I don't know how to put it, but motherfuckers in North Korea think differently than we do. I gotta go down here. I gotta go to Sanctuary. That means I gotta go through all this shit. So I mean, I'm gonna have to get my donkey. I'm gonna have to go to the Western Guard and get my donkey, and then from there head this way. Fucking shit, I'm gonna have to get a donkey. I don't have a horse, but I'm gonna have to get a donkey. So I told her, please don't tell your father about what's going on between you and I, because the thing is this, even though we are going in a serious way, don't tell him, because he's not gonna understand. I mean, he's older than us. That motherfucker was, he's still really rich. He has a lot of money. He's been trying to hook me up with jobs and a whole bunch of other stuff, and I told him I don't want to do things your way. I want you to understand that this is why your daughter committed suicide. And again, I wasn't throwing it in his face, and he gets depressed. I told him you can't control people's fates. You can't control people's fates. You have to let people take a chance in life. You have to let people figure things out on their own. You cannot control people's lives. You're not God. You're just a human. Once you understand and come in peace with your humanity, you'll be able to understand that people are out to set their own destiny and pretty much get their own. If you don't give people that opportunity to get their own, you're not gonna let them be happy. You're pretty much setting them up for failure if you're giving them what you want. I get it that a lot of parents, for example, do that with their kids, but that's not the way to go on about things. You can advise people, you can always give people insight into what they can do best, but you can't lead them to the water and have them drink from the water, you know? It's for example, just not to go off tangent, but like for example with Nani, right? I love Nani, that's my boy. Same thing with you, Lokodoken, and you're more mature about things, Lokodoken. But with Nani, when we tell him advice about females, we're leading him to the water, but we can't make him drink from the water, right? So Nani's doing his own thing, which is fine. I don't judge him, but we tell him, you know, make sure you don't do fucked up shit to her females, because at the end of the day, karma's a bitch. So getting back to what I was saying, her father, Elizabeth's father, he felt like he was in control of everybody's destiny, and I told him, you can't do that. You can't control people's destiny, because that's just not how things work in life. You can't do that shit. You're not God. He understood that, and when we had some drinks today, he always goes back to the same thing. He tells me, you know, I regret not letting my daughter be happy with you, and now I see that you're a good person. And even though he accepts the fact that I'm with other females, like I've told him, I wasn't married to her. I wanted to be married to her. I wanted to have kids with her, but she was the last person that I wanted to do that with. Like everybody else that I'm with right now, like I don't want to have kids with. I don't want to be married with, because that opportunity passed by me. I told him, like I can't do that no more. Not that I don't want to, it's just that I know that the person that I was with before was the person that I wanted to do that with, and unfortunately she passed away, and now I can't do that with her, you know. So he got really drunk. I got him an Uber. I was obviously drinking, so the rental car that I had with, I left it in the parking space. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that car off tomorrow after work when I'm sober, obviously. And he always ends up with apologizing and saying, you know, I regret that my daughter passed away. The reason, and getting back to the point, not to stretch the story too long, the reason why she passed away, her father prohibited her from being with me, and he pretty much was very strict with telling her, if you don't know how traditional families work, they arrange marriages, and if you don't marry the person that you're with, they disown you. Meaning they don't allow you to any inheritance, they don't give you any access to money. But she had her own money, she had her own apartment, which I have the keys to, and from time to time I go visit her apartment, and it may sound weird, but I go to her apartment from time to time and just pick up my stuff that I left over there little by little, because I don't feel like moving on from her completely. And it's just I don't know how to explain it. It's just fucking weird. She committed suicide because her father gave her an ultimatum and told her that if she doesn't marry somebody who went to an Ivy League school, had a proper job, made $80,000 or more a year, or that came from a good family, he would disown her. Disowning somebody is very bad, apparently, in the real world. I don't see it that way, because I was born from a humble family, and let's put it this way, I'm still going to college. I don't have a debt as far as, like, you know, people take out loans to go to college. I don't have that. I pay from out of pocket, and it takes longer than usual, but I don't owe anything to the government. I pay per semester and whatnot. It takes me longer than usual, but that's okay. I don't owe anybody any money, which is great. He didn't like that, but now he has come to terms that my intentions with his daughter was that I loved her, and he came to realization that when he married his wife, he was in the same situation that I was, and the whole purpose that why his daughter committed suicide was because she didn't want to be trapped in that cycle that she had to marry somebody that was in an Ivy League school, that had to make a certain amount of money. And oh man, I see. Really, Coco? What was she Asian? She was Asian, yeah, of course. North Korean is part of Asia, fool. Coco, when you say ah, you gotta say ah. Now he be sucking mad dicks. Let's put it this way. It got me uncomfortable to the point where when it was her funeral, I really couldn't be with you. What the fuck? Not enough resources to meet your horse. Wait a minute. I'm in the Western Guard, motherfucker. Give me my fucking donkey, my man. Suck my dick. Where's my donkey at? Is that my donkey? Nappa? Oh yeah, I forgot. I named him Nappa after that bald motherfucker who looks just like me. Alright. Oh man. Fucking donkey. I forgot I had a donkey. Alright, anyways. Things didn't turn out the way I wanted them to turn out. She passed away. I told him, I was honest with him. Listen, I've been with other females, but it's not like I'm trying to be with them, because at the end of the day, it's like they don't amount to who she was, you know. I understand where he's coming from. This fucking donkey is on some shit. My man, you better not give me a problem. Go. Are you kidding me? This fucking donkey is... You donkey? I'm gonna be on that Ramsey shit. So when I spoke to him today, he was telling me, you know, do you regret anything in life? He asked me that question, and he hasn't asked me that before. I think he was expecting me to tell him that I hated him or something. I told him that the only thing that I regret is that he picked up drinking after his daughter died. Like, I told him, I understand that she's no longer here, but you can't sink yourself in alcohol because she's no longer here. Like, you can't do that. It's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for your wife. I told him, do you really love your wife? Like, you've met her when you were younger. You probably had the same feelings for her that I had for your daughter, and do you want her to leave you? Like, at least she's alive. Like, I get what he says when he says you need somebody in your life when you get older. And I told him, I've come to terms. I told him, if anything, feel better because you have somebody. You've married the love of your life. I unfortunately lost the person that I loved. You have the person you met with, your high school sweetheart. She's about to leave your ass because you keep fucking drinking. I lost the love of my life because she killed herself. Because you didn't want her to be with me. Not to make you feel guilty, but you have the person you love. Don't lose her because you fucking became an alcoholic. I told him I could drink as much as I fucking want. All jokes aside, he laughed at this, even though it was like black humor. I told him I could drink as much as I want because your daughter's no longer here. He laughed at that, but I told him it's not to be funny or anything. But I told him, you know, I'm not planning to be with anybody else for the long term, which is why I just date females from time to time and just spend seasons with them. Because I already had something special with somebody, and I'm not trying to share that with anybody else. He understood that, and he said, you know what, you're right. I need to give my wife more valuable time. And her mom, Elizabeth's mom, understands that I try to give her husband advice, but that guy is having a really hard time coping with his daughter's death, and I understand. To the point where I do, but I don't, because I don't know what it is to have a daughter and lose a daughter at the same time. So Coco, if she was still alive, would you have made this channel? This neighbor on food snacks. Coco, when you say you gotta say why is everything I join end up being between something depressing? Coco, would you chop your own dick off to be with her again? His wife on the grind. What the fuck? What the fuck? What do I gotta chop my dick off? Wait a minute. What the fuck? Why do I gotta chop my dick off? Give me a second. High school rooftop, no scream. This is school rooftop extended. This is school top. This is Hisoka school rooftop. 1 hour extended. No scream. No jokes aside, I loved her so much that I would chop my own dick off just to be with her, because it wasn't about the sex. It was about me being with her. I really do miss her a lot, and not to be a beta, but it's not about being depressed. The whole point of this conversation to you guys who are watching is to let you guys know that whether it comes to relationships, life, school, or anything, you guys have to cherish every little moment that you guys are living in life, because it's important. You guys might not think that whatever you guys do is relevant to what you're doing, but every little action that you take is relevant to what you're doing, because let's put it this way, time is very precious. Today is today, tomorrow is tomorrow, if that makes sense. If you're mature enough to understand that, you're a day older than what tomorrow was, and you have to understand that whatever you do today will impact what you do tomorrow. So it's not about it being depressing. What I would try to explain to my ex's father was that we need to cherish what we have now, because even though what the fuck? I thought I said no screaming. Anyways, getting back to what I was saying, even though she's no longer here, what I was trying to tell my ex's father was that he at least has a wife. He at least has something in his life. So in your case, for example, everybody who's watching, you have family, you might have a girlfriend, Nani, aka you have a fucking girlfriend. Don't fucking do her dirty. Everybody else, you have somebody in your life that you care for. Cherish that, because believe me, things can change. My advice is that things can change in a blink of an eye, and when you least notice it, you can lose something in life. It's like a game. Let's put it this way, all jokes aside, life is just like a game. It's just how it is. Life is like a game. You can the decisions you take reflect on what you do in a game, for example. It's not about it being depressing. Life is not depressing. That's one thing that I came to cope with. Even though I lost my ex, I'm not depressed. I think she wanted me to learn about life and be happy with it. So every time I meet somebody new that I date with, it's not about me being depressed and trying to replace the emotions or the moments that I've spent with her. It's more about me trying to cope with life and trying to understand how to move on without her being here, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I think her father is having a harder time because he knows what it means to have a wife, what it means to have a daughter, which I haven't experienced. I've tried to explain to him that it's not easy, but at the same time you have to understand that you cannot control other people's destinies. You can only help shape them. And the way you do that as you're a young person, whether you're 10 years old, 14, 16, 18, 19, 21, 25, things are always going to be different for every person. The best thing that you can do is, and this is the advice that my ex gave me before she passed away. The love, this is her words. She said, the love that you give at the end of the day is the love that you gain. Very simple, right? Very simple. Very simple stuff. At first I was just like, when I heard those words, I was 21. Mind you, I'm 31 right now. That's 10 years. I know I told you guys I've known her for 2.5 years, but I've met her before that. We only started being serious about 2.5 years ago when I moved upstate. It took me that long to realize what she meant by that. Simple words, but it was words of wisdom nevertheless. that, man, at the end of the day, you can't live with hate. That's one thing I understood. Again, it may be different for each and every one of you, but you can't live with hate. You have to try to reciprocate the love that you give to others, and just try to do your very best to be a better person in front of everybody else's eyes. That's my understanding of what she said. I don't know exactly what she meant, because it was up to me to interpret what she meant. So why me he stinks like chupa mierda? His wife on the grind. Bro, I got my schedules for my school. Fuck, they change. Listen, my nephews and my niece and my nephew told me their school schedule. Was it always this different for you motherfuckers when you guys went to school? Like, they told me their schedule. I was like, wait a minute. You guys get out at 3 or 4 o'clock every time? Before, back in the day, at least for me, mind you, I had AP classes. I got out at 2 o'clock p.m. After my junior year, I got out at 2 p.m. Now everybody's getting out at 3, 4 p.m. Is that true? Can you guys confirm that? Who did that? Yidis Micletus? That's some Ruby shit. What the fuck, Coco? That Akazi, did you tie him up in your closet? Maruku, wait a minute! Don't tell nobody about that shit. Because then Loco Doc can be taking pictures and shit about that shit. Screenshots. Coco buzz me, Melato. Buzz me Melato. Melato means ice cream, doesn't it? Life is just a game with no end goal and no second chances. Why did your ex commit toaster bath? Why me and rap snacks? Everyone getting out later now. Yeah, that's what I noticed now. Everybody else is getting out later now. But I think that's not a bad thing. I think they want you guys to get better education. To conclude the saga, I guess the saga of my ex. She committed suicide because her father gave her an ultimatum, and her father was like, you have to marry somebody that's with class and is part of something. Not to get too much into it, but her father thought that I wasn't up to par with what she needed to be with. In the end, when I meet with him on a monthly basis, he always accepts the fact that I was more than other people out there that have an Ivy League school. There's nothing wrong with having an Ivy League school. This is why I've always encouraged you guys to have really good grades, so that way, in case you're really good at what you do, you have a scholarship to go to a really good school. But he was picturing something different for his daughter, but in the end, he didn't realize what she had in front of him. That he noticed it too late when she was gone, and he's come to the realization that as humans, we make mistakes, and he was wrong about what he wanted for his daughter. He had to give his daughter the liberty to understand where she was right and where she was wrong. To give it a happy note, I just haven't found somebody that has met her standards, which is why I'm on my Nani flow, if that makes sense. Which is why I give Nani a whole bunch of passes, because even though I'm 31, I'm back to when I feel like 21 again. I'm just fucking with a whole bunch of bitches, and I've told her that. I'm like, listen, she's passed away. All respect to her. I love her. I still love her. I still respect her. I still miss her, but she's not here no more. And my way of coping with things is the same way you cope with things. You cope with alcohol. I've coped with being with other hoes who just don't respect themselves because they just don't respect themselves. And Nani, I know you understand where the fuck I'm coming from. Not to be a dick and not to disrespect females, but the females that I meet at the bars, let's just put it this way, they just I've told her father, listen, like I don't think I'm gonna find anybody in those bars when I go out. It's just my way of just dealing with the pain that the fact she's no longer here, and he understands that. He says, "Oh, he speaks in Korean language, which I understand a little bit, but at the same time, it's like, my man, Napa, stick around, my man. Like, don't get fucked up. I'm gonna to school. My best sister get out at 2 o'clock. Wait, what the fuck? Wait a minute. How do you know you're fucking her too? So basically, her father was on some Cosby pudding pop and Cosby juice at the same time. Coco accidentally texted the other bitch saying, "When I'm home." Wait, what? Wait, Coco accidentally texted this other bitch saying, "When I'm home, mommy," I meant to say my main bitch. She was like, "What?" Then I just said, "My bad, I was just texting fast." Then the dumb bitch said, "It's okay." She's Hispanic, she's gonna understand. Bitches who you call mommy, they understand, man. Now if she's white, she gonna be like, "Why you calling me mommy? You want some fetish shit?" Am I in the middle of the cemetery? Wait a minute. Long story short, I've done some very bad decisions. Let me change Hisoka. Hisoka's not that great. Oh shit. Hisoka is good, but I gotta put the other one. I gotta put the slow version of it.
She hugged me.
So I hit Neotic, who is my boy in Colombia.
How did it feel?
He needs to start doing more music, man. She's white. She's not gonna understand what the fuck you're saying. Well, fuck, Nani. She probably thought you wanted to have kids, and next time you pipe her, she ain't finna let you pull out. So, what was I saying? What the fuck is my donkey? What the fuck was I saying? What was my point in regards to all this? So after I dropped her father, I pretty much called an Uber.
No, I don't usually catch you.
And he took the Uber back home. I spoke with the mother very briefly, and she
You would define nature for me?
she was like, you know what, it's been hard on everybody regardless of how things turned out. And I told her, I completely understand, and I'm never going to understand why she committed suicide. All jokes aside, I have the feeling that she had a harder time dealing with what was going on, and I know that it must have been difficult for my ex to deal with the fact that her father didn't accept the fact that me and her weren't together. Which it does hurt. It does hurt as a human being. Like, I'm not gonna cry about it because she's always told me, I want you to be stronger for both of us, and I get that. But at the same time, it's like I it's hard for me to comprehend why she committed suicide. Like I can't. I don't know. My reasoning is that I can't commit suicide as a human being because I know it's difficult. I wouldn't want to die. I don't think anybody wants to die. People want to live forever for the most part. I'm trying to understand why she did it. I have never understood why she did it. Maybe that's why I go out and try to seek an opportunity, try to find peace. And at the same time, it's like I don't find that peace. The only thing I do understand is that she had a lot of pain and her family's actions had a lot to do with what was going on. Which I get, I understand. But at the same time, it's like suicide, even though she did commit suicide, suicide is the coward way to say goodbye to life, and I don't want anybody to commit suicide. This is why I always advise people, listen, if you feel bad about life, if you feel sad about life, don't think suicide is the way out. Suicide is not the way out. Best believe. Wait a minute, this motherfucker just knocked me out? Suicide is not the way out. Suicide is not the way out. There's more to life than just feeling depressed, you know what I mean? Why are you using a donkey? I need to make a bank account already so I can get this game. That's the only thing holding me back, Coco. No gin and juice. Haven't had any time. Trying to explore every location in Skyrim right now. Isn't Local Doga and I beat you to that? I've explored every location. I'm not the first YouTuber to do that, but I've explored every cranny in YouTube on my PS3 that it's not even funny. I have good memory of every location. Yes, but not really, but I really do. Is it fast to do, Coco? Didn't you say suicide is a coward way to go? Suicide makes your pain go away, but causes even more pain. Let's put it this way. Suicide may be easy, but it's not gonna help you in the long run. Because, okay, let's put it this way. Whether you believe in religion or not, right? If you commit suicide, you have that fear that if you commit suicide, you're damning yourself into either being brought back to life in the future or not. Whether you believe in religion or not. That's just like the cardinal rule. Commit suicide, you're pretty much damning yourself. Damning yourself means that you're pretty much not in the eyes of God. You're not in God's grace when you commit suicide. It's just a very bad thing when you commit suicide. In the eyes of God, you're doing something really bad. Summertime is the time.
Parts of meditation is what
sometimes I feel better without you. My battery just fucking died? Hold up a second, you bitch ass mother. Where's my charger? Suicide makes your plan go away but causes even more pain to those around you. You said that about Erica. Well, Erica. The thing is this, Erica didn't really think about. I don't understand what his reasons were behind it. Erica probably had, I wouldn't say good reasons. He had his reasons behind committing suicide, but at the end of the day, they were coward. And the reason why I agree with Local Doka when he says they're coward is because one, it affects your family members. You cause more harm to your family members because they never get that closure as to why you committed suicide. Two is because Attica never really explained to human beings or everybody around him that he loved or that who loved them why he committed suicide. Think about it this way. You're not finding the proper closure for other human beings to understand where you're coming from. If you cannot explain yourself to other human beings why you did the things the way you did, then there really is no closure to what you're doing. So it's like, let's put it this way. Let's say, for example, right? Let's go back to video games, because that's the only way I can rationalize death with, even though it's not the proper way to rationalize death with. But let's just say in video games, right? Let's say in video games we belong to this crew that we're doing. Let's say GTA, for example. Let's say we both belong to this crew in GTA that we're trying to perform a heist, and we're all like, okay, we're gonna make a lot of money in GTA 5. Mind you, this is just a scenario. We're both like, we're gonna make a lot of money in GTA 5. We're gonna make this much money. Out of nowhere, I just decide to pull out and not complete the mission, and just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna drive my car to the nearest police station, commit suicide, have the cops kill my ass, and not think anything of it, because I'm not happy with the scenario of things. Everybody else in your team who obviously cares about you, because why would somebody be in your team if they don't care about you? Think about it this way. Whether you think that they don't care about you, they're not going to join your team because they don't care about you. They're going to join your team because at some point or another, they think you're valuable to some extent. So, you're committing suicide in the game, let's just say, for example. And it's just a juxtaposition. It's a juxtaposition to what things are in real life. If you don't know what juxtaposition means, I'm using big words, I understand that. I'm not saying you're dumb. Juxtaposition just means comparing one thing to another thing. You may not think that people care about you, but people do care about you. When people commit suicide, it's more like taking the coward choice out, because then once you're gone, everybody else who's around you, who's depending on you, is like, now what am I supposed to do without this person being here? We have one less person to worry about. We have one less person to depend on. How are we supposed to complete this mission? So that's my best way of comparing and contrasting with how video games work. When you quit on a mission, it's like everybody else is like, wait a minute, like you committed to this shit and now you just want to decide to pull out. I just look at the... Wait, what? What the fuck? Wait a minute, let me get to a safe spot. I just read something. I just heard something about a biggest shit. Did I read that wrong? I just took the biggest shit? Eat it now, why me? Hell no. If you're gonna announce it, you better eat it. Every time... Nani, don't be a dick, cause you be taking biggest shits every day of the week. Don't give me that bullshit. You be on that dookie dropper shit, talking about you gonna get back from the shower and shit. Talking about you be sucking clown dicks in a small ass car and shit. Every time I hear the word suicide, I think about Daily from The Outsiders using the cops to kill him because he didn't. Are you talking about The Outsiders, the novel? The story? Oh my god, that's... They made us read that story in high school when I was a little kid. Are you talking about Soda Pop? Is that what you're talking about? Soda Pop and... Please tell me that's what you're talking about. Please tell me y'all motherfuckers know what I'm talking about. Soda Pop was my favorite fucking character. Please tell me you guys know what I'm talking about. If not, like, I'm gonna be hella depressed right now if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. You guys know who the fuck Soda Pop is? Before the Bloods and the Crips, like, this was the OG shit. Do you guys know who Soda Pop is? The Outsiders. They used to make a lot of kids who knew about that story read about that shit back in the day. Soda Pop. Okay, so if you've never read that story, The Outsiders, I suggest you guys read The Outsiders. The Outsiders. So let's put it this way: back before people used to get offended in real life about stories and whatnot, they used to have us read these really good English stories back in high school that had a background story and really good meaning and whatnot. So, oh, Soda Pop. From that one neighbor named Kel's Neighbor Chronicles. I thought you meant Soda Popping the streamer. No, Soda Popping the streamer. Nah. So, in summary, just to summarize everything we've spoken about today. All I can advise you guys is that if you're 18 and younger or 18 and older, my best advice is that you guys need to cherish everything you guys have around you. Whether it's females, family, or just friends in life. Appreciate every little thing you guys have in life, because at the end of the day, things can get taken away from you in a blink of an eye. I know you guys might think you're invincible. I used to think the same way as a young person. Wait a minute, how the fuck can I use Fire Blast? Get the fuck out of here. Suck my dick. Cherish every little moment around you, because things change in a blink of an eye. There's a saying, at least in New York, I don't know how to explain it, but there's a song in New York that's called "In a New York Minute." Things can change in a blink of an eye. The reason why the name of the song is called "In a New York Minute" is because there has been a lot of tragedies, not to take away from what's been happening in the rest of the US, but the whole concept behind "In a New York Minute" means that things can just change in a blink of an eye, and you won't learn how to appreciate things until they're gone. And that's the best thing I can give advice on to you guys, that you guys need to appreciate life for what it is. Whether you're young or old, that's just how it is. Yo, DJ Tits, where's my music? Did this guy just knock me the fuck out? Let me go back to my donkey. Where's my donkey? From that one neighbor named Cal, neighbor named Chronicles. I thought you meant Soda Pop. Coco, you up for us to trade? I have to look into what kind of waifus you have first before I even do a trade. To be quite honest with you. 104 tomorrow. Fuck. Gonna chase down some Cherokee. What? Cherokee checks on the trial of beers tonight? Not tonight. Did I just die for not paying attention? You motherfucker. Are you serious? Look what you made me do, you bitch ass motherfuckers. I swear. I was about to fucking die, and this fucking dog came out of nowhere. Bet my ass. Let's use my magic, my healing aura, magic shield, healing lighthouse. This is not the best place to actually stay in. Let me take Nappa the fuck out of here. What happens if you die in the game? So, one thing I will advise is this: if you die in the game, you end up losing a certain percentage about gaining XP, which means you won't be able to level up 100%. You won't be able to gain a certain amount of EXP, and you won't be able to do what you gotta do. Coco, would you choose Nani or Nani? Wait, what the fuck? What does that mean? Choose Nani or Nani? What the fuck does that mean? Or Mice and Men. Have you read the shit? I have read of Mice and Men. I have read of Mice and Men. I think I've come too far in the game to understand where the fuck where I'm at. I gotta go take a piss too. Really quick question. What do you guys want me to play after this? Even though I love this game, how much more time I have left? I have 3 days to get to level 55. Do you guys want me to play Dark Knight Black Archive? Is that the name of the game? Or Final Fantasy 8? I wanted to play Final Fantasy 8. Would you be gay like Coke Loco or gay like Kid Gay? Do you want me to do some cringe macaronis? I can do some cringe macaronis in 15 minutes. It's up to you guys. Oh shit! My donkey just died! Oh shit! My donkey just fucking died! You gotta be fucking kidding me! Oh my... You gotta be kidding me, my donkey just fucking died. Oh my god, my donkey just fucking died. What the fuck? My donkey just died. I gotta get the fuck out of here. This is like dead people. Oh my god, I'm in the wrong place. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Oh my god, my donkey just fucking died from jumping from the fuck. Oh my god, this is like dead. This is like dead. No. Let me get the fuck out of here. Play some cringe. Alright, we'll do some cringe macaronis just for you guys. You want me to do some cringe macaronis? Dead ass? Listen, my cheeks already hurt from drinking. I guess I'll do some... What time is it? 11:30. I guess I'll do it in 15 minutes. Let me go ahead and get out of here first. And then do some cringe macaronis. Y'all pay taxes or are you straight off the grid? No, I pay taxes. I pay taxes. The taxes that I pay fucks me over big time because I'm single. I don't have kids. I'm not married. When you're married and have kids, they take less taxes. When you're single and have no fucking kids, they put a big black ass dragon dildo up your ass. And they just fuck you over, man. They fuck you over big time. So... Oh my god, I can't believe they fucked me over like this. My fucking... Nappa just fucking died. Like, what the fuck, man? Alright, we'll do cringe macaronis after this. We'll do cringe macaronis after this. What the fuck, man? Like, how the hell does my horse die like this? I mean, my donkey. How are they gonna do my donkey like this? Coco, I thought you was Eric and Andre fan. I'm saying lives from him and shit. I mean, I do, but think about it this way. Eric and Andre, he knows when to play his lives. He knows not to use his lives for meaningless shit. He knows that when he uses his lives, it's important. But when it's not important, he just gives up their lives. In this case, I had to sacrifice Nappa, and unfortunately, it didn't go according to plan, so... Bojanka? Who the fuck is Bojanka? Who the hell is this big-ass motherfucker called Bojanka and shit? Where the fuck am I? First of all, let me look at where the fuck am I? Oh, shit. I'm deep in the woods and shit. I guess next episode, I will level up with the 48 level 50 Rihotum Ostetashin motherfuckers. Alright. We're gonna have to level up with these motherfuckers. Anyways. Let's go ahead and leave it there for now. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and set up. Finna take the shower right now. Finna take like 20 to 30 minutes. This neighbor wants some banana peels. I'm deep in the woods. Coco are getting gangbanged. Alright. So it's 11:34 p.m. where I'm at right now. They're gonna do maintenance in the game right now anyways. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a 15-minute break. Let's go ahead and do cringe macaronis after this. Whoever is up for this, I'll see you guys in a little bit. We'll do cringe macaronis for you motherfuckers. I know it's a school night, but we'll do cringe macaronis. I'm gonna go ahead and set this up. Give me like about 15 minutes, and I'll see you boys and girls in a little bit. If you're new to the channel, we're gonna do cringe macaronis. We are gonna do cringe. I didn't want to, but we're gonna do cringe macaronis. If you're new to the channel, consider liking, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell. And if you're already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the like button. With that being said, I'll see you boys and girls in about 15 minutes. And we'll do cringe macaronis. Thanks for coming through. This is your boy Coco. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'll leave you with the outro. And I'll see you boys and girls next time. Peace. That's some Japanese shit. Japanese bitches be screaming that shit and they be sucking your dick afterwards. I'm just saying. Coco aka does it smoother than other neighbors, even though they say the N-word and they be sucking dick afterwards with them big ass neighbors.